Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to episode 29 of By the Fire. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where in the world you're tuning in from. As always, we are joined today by our co-hosts, Walter Chambers, GlitchViking, armega running the show behind the scenes, and we have a very special guest today, OG Vulcanverse community member, AG, the OG, is in here with us. AG, how are you doing today, man?
I'm good. Thanks, guys, for having me.
Yes, absolutely, man. And so when we have a special guest on AG, usually what we do, for those of our audience members who do not know you, may not be familiar with kind of what you're doing in the Vulcan Forged community, go ahead and give yourself or give us a little background story about you, how you first found the Vulcan Forged project, some of the things you're most excited about upcoming with Vulcan Forged, and just kind of what you were doing before you got started here with all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a pretty direct path to Vulcan. I actually used to work at DNV as so I worked in analysis for renewable energy, and then and so when VeChain signed, whatever with DNV, I jumped on that immediately. That was back when they were Venn still. And that was my first big jump into crypto. And always been a gamer, although I've been a dirty console gamer, so let's not talk about that. And
we've all been there.
Yeah. And so I was always a lurker in the subreddit for VeChain, and I would see little trickles of news about this thing called Vulcan. And then we're not going to go into details of what happened there, but I basically was like, yeah, this is where I'm jumping to. This is my next move. And so started with the land sale. I was involved with that, just YOLO'd some funds into there. And then that was
cried. I'm gonna guess you cried during the land sale, as we all did.
Yeah, that was it was pretty wild. I only think I had one DM to Jamie about a 3x3, and it actually was a 3x3.
Oh wow!
yeah.
Hell yeah!
And then following that, I kind of took a step back because that was when it was a lockdown going on, and my daughter was in first grade doing stuff at home, and then somehow found my way back and actually decided to join the fund. And so I've been in Discord for since December or January of 2021, and obviously excited about so many things in the ecosystem, especially staking. Really ready for that. But went heavy into Berserk, did a lot of grinding on that. Now just really focused on the main game. Excited to see the path forward with quests and just the builds. I'm really getting into the idea of trying to join with other people, make big builds, exciting things that we can do to have community quests, things like that. Obviously, I'm really interested in bringing the community in as much as possible with a lot of this thing, and that's about it. I'm just excited for a lot of stuff that's going on, and I'm happy to be here. And the most important part, I'll end with this. The most important part about me is that I will eat anything on my pizza except for pineapple.
No, that's it. Yo, cancel stream.
Looks like we have
cancel the stream.
A special
That's it. We're out. This is it.
I was kind of waiting to get to that point, to be honest.
So
it is
Glitch,
over.
Looks like we have a special announcement here. I'm going to go ahead and tune back over here to this channel.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Walter Chambers.
happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Yes, we have a birthday celebration stream today, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special episode. Technically, it is not Walt's birthday today. That is tomorrow. but we go live on Saturdays, not Sundays. So this stream dedicated to Mr. Walter Chambers' birthday.
I had no idea what we were cutting to there for a second. I was like, "What's this?" I'm like, "I didn't see this in the lineup." I'm like, "Oh god damn it!"
Yeah, Glitch showed up a little late to the surprise, so it was kind of you're supposed to not say anything after the horn. Glitch got really hung up on the whole pineapple thing. That was our keyword to switch over. Yeah.
He provoked me with the pineapple.
Yeah.
I mean,
Should have said
Kind of-
anchovies, I guess. I don't know. We should have
Yeah.
I guess so.
I love how you singled out Walt's camera on there as well, Armega. That was perfect. It's just Walt. But yes,
I had to
Walt,
like
happy
go
birthday.
over and unmute the stream to actually listen to it as well.
Yeah.
I was
Hey, that's
like,
a
should I be
good-
listening to this? Like,
That's a good point. This MZ, it's Sunday over where he is, so technically it's your birthday somewhere, right?
absolutely. Hell yes, it is.
happy Australian
Yes.
birthday.
Yep. Now, I couldn't come up with. We were thinking about which video would be most fitting to edit for your birthday song, and rather than get kicked off of Twitch for absolutely
That's-
atrocious singing,
Yeah.
I thought Miss Monroe's Mr. President edit would be better.
Yeah. Was it Armega that voiced over that edit?
Better believe that was
It
my
was.
sexy
Very
voice.
fitting.
We had to have a
Hell
sexy
yes.
Deepest
voice,
voice in the
overlay,
call.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Oh god.
Anyway, happy birthday, man.
Thanks guys.
Yes. Oh, I love. We got AG's cat joining us in the background there. Love it.
Yeah.
Secondary
Get
special
him,
guest.
get him his own camera window.
Cat cam.
Get rid of the flags and just move the cat there.
AG, if that cat attacks you during the middle of the show, I'm gonna have to keep it in there, man. Sorry.
Please do. Yeah, she's pretty wild.
We'll clip it. It'll be highlight material. She's debating it. I see her. I'm like
Yeah.
looking at the back of your head, like
Cat's out.
It's because there's a clean desk for her for once to actually sit on.
Or is that usually filled with stuff on there? I assume that AG.
Yeah, I had to,
Oh, yeah.
make things nice and clean for you guys.
Love it.
Of course.
It's a beautiful room that you're streaming from the
Thank you. It's the guest room turned Vulcan office.
Nice.
Nice.
I think
It's a great
everybody's
use
gonna have
for
one
it.
of those.
The office.
Yes, the office.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great stream. A lot of awesome topics to get through today. It was a very, very hot week for the Vulcan Forged ecosystem. Real quick, just going through the chat to say what's up to everyone in here. David, Shaman Village is in here. MZ, Capone Gaming, Jayberg, King J, 315 Guild, T. McClarty, Indy, Skydob, Sarisher, Liz V Arts, Lumpy Land in here. Sorry if I missed anybody. One Fat Irish Dad. What is up, everybody? Welcome. We are going to jump right into it here. Our first topic for today. This is something that I am very, very excited about. This is a sort of a new thing we're adding in to everything else we're doing here with By the Fire. And this is a collaboration we are doing with an organization called Eco Agric Uganda. And basically how this whole thing is going to work is, I'm going to pull up my screen share in a sec to show you guys their website, but this is a collaboration that my cousin linked me up with. It's an organization that is teaching women and children in Uganda how to grow and harvest mushrooms to provide a sustainable food source for them. And they're doing a whole bunch of other things in terms of sustainable farming and just positive ecological projects there in Uganda to help improve the lives of all the people living in the villages there. So when you can, Armega, go ahead and toss me the screen share. So we're looking at their website right now. They did notify me that their website is going under a revamp here soon. So we're gonna have a new revamp, and it actually sounds like I am getting some feedback in my headphones here. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but
Wait,
Not
we're
maybe.
not starting with the horses again, are we, Mukti?
you can't hear the horses, can you?
no, the horses are not here, thankfully.
Okay, perfect.
Just
Yes.
get them all
Yeah,
paranoid for the stream.
My microphone was having some issues. GV was saying it sounds like there are horses running in the background, or there were horses running in the
Yeah,
background.
we got rid of the coconuts. It's all good. Now he's got a
Yeah.
professional mic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for this first topic, guys, this is going to be really, really cool. Something that's going to be a featured segment on the show moving forward. So this past week during the Vulcan land sale, By the Fire really, doubled down on this initiative. We picked up 20 additional plots of land for this movement, for this cause right here. And what we're essentially looking to set up here. You hear a lot of talk out there from people outside of the Web3, NFT, blockchain gaming space, crypto space, talking about how, how harmful these types of things can be for the environment, how crypto is just a get-rich-quick lottery kind of system. Of course, those of us who are heavily involved with these things and interact with them on a regular basis have a different perspective. But the whole idea behind this is to showcase, give a living example to the world of the good that a lot of this technology can do, some of the things that it's making possible. And what we're going to be making possible here at By the Fire in Eco Agric Uganda is we are going to be improving the lives of many people, thousands of people in Uganda, other places as well as this grows and develops through Vulcan Forged gameplay. And the idea behind picking up all these additional plots is for By the Fire, all the plots that we own, for my plots, at least, is all the lava generated from Sedalian gameplay is going to be donated to, of the 50-50 Sedalian lava share. So of course, if you're a Sedalian forest, you keep your 50% of the lava. But for the 50% of lava that we receive on our end, that is going to be donated here to Eco Agric, funds that can be used by them for whatever it is they need: improved farming resources, equipment, education. There's a lady there, Josephine, who is the head of everything going on with Eco Agric right now, and she is in the process of building a school for children there, to not just to educate them, but also what they're doing for the mushrooms they're currently growing is they're storing them in these little like shack things that they have there, and they're pretty much filled to capacity. So when you grow mushrooms, you need, a lot of the time you need some type of sheltered area, whether it's a tent or like a room to store them in. And they have these shacks are filled to the brim right now. So they're building a school, a building to educate children, teach them how to grow mushrooms, and also to have more space to to store and grow their mushrooms before they get harvested. So we are going to be hooking them up. Like, I want these funds to go towards helping them make the nicest school possible, potentially providing various new job opportunities for people through more things going on in the realm of sustainable farming. And you can see here environmental conservation. They have classes on entrepreneurship and financial management. So they're just doing a lot of things to empower and get resources to the people of Uganda. And we're going to be heavily leveraging the Vulcan Forged play to earn ecosystem, and what I think is a very cool way to raise money to improve the lives of all these people here in Uganda. And so I highly recommend, I'm going to go ahead and put this link here in the stream chat. And you can hop back to webcams and armega.
Well, real quick, just to just to throw this out there, we do have some plans to create a site so you can see all the statistics on this stuff. It's still in the works. We're still talking about it and trying to come up with the best way to present it to everybody. But just so everybody can keep a kind of eyes on what's going on with all the funds and the lava generated and the Sedalians, what they're actually making. I do plan on putting some of my plots on there too, Mukti. Once we come up with something.
All of mine will be there as well.
Yeah.
So that was the
So
question I just had: is there a way for the community to lend plots to this initiative, which is awesome?
that's what I want to.
Absolutely.
That's what I want to. I want to come up with a way that we're able to monitor multiple Sedalian. Basically, what we have to do is monitor your Sedalian. What the stats of your Sedalians, and then we'll have to monitor it per user base, and then it's just gonna take a lot of looking into to see what we can do. But yeah,
Yes.
the idea is to have whoever can participate in this, for us to get as much effort as possible behind this, so to help. I mean, the idea about Sedalians, like you don't have any stake at all in Vulcan. You join up one day and you just want to start playing the game and making money. You're actually playing, making money, and supporting the less fortunate. So I mean, it's a pretty cool idea to know that you're playing a game that's actually everything you do is helping somebody else out just a little bit more.
Yeah.
This-
Armiga, could you send that link into the chat here? I had that link on my laptop but not on the PC.
Mukti got
Cheers,
it.
cheers,
Yep,
Mucky.
just put it in there.
This
I'm
also
gonna-
meshes really well with the whole Elysium concept of planting trees and having this sort of
Tourist.
secondary,
Yeah.
use case for a gaming ecosystem. It's great.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing that we are going to work to get set up, AG, to answer your question about other people, allocating some of their plots for this cause is because right now the idea we have is to get a website set up. Because another thing that is going to be coming in tandem with this, guys, is we are going to be having a lot of giveaways involved. So Sedalians who are a part of this initiative, who are earning generating lava that is going to be donated to this cause, are going to be eligible for some great giveaways. And to kind of kick things off with this, once it gets up and running and live, which really there's no reason it can't start ASAP. We could have things a bit more organized. Like if we get a website up there, our idea is to have like a lava leaderboard where we can see the top earners, who is raising the most money, or generating the most lava for the cause. It's not as easy as we were hoping it would be, in terms of like getting that information from the actual Vulcan leaderboard and then pulling it onto a separate website. But it would also be very cool to have a website where everyone who is a landowner and is allocating plots to this, if there could be a list as well of who has how many plots, who their Sedalians are. So this is going to be a work in progress over a long stretch of time, but this is something that is going to be really cool. I'm excited about, and it'll just be another cool thing going on, like AG said, in addition to Chorus, in terms of how Elysium and this Vulcan Forged gaming ecosystem
Oh, wow.
is going to be doing things
Muck,
to
did you
improve the
see the
world.
315?
Little message there from 315.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah,
315
this is
guild,
great.
thank you. Yeah, I believe that is Ryan from the 315 guild, who's just a great guy. And yeah, 315 guild has a lot of awesome stuff going on right now. And Ryan, man, I really appreciate that. We will absolutely link later. That sounds great, man. But yeah, so we'll have a website set up with this. Medium articles coming out very shortly, just to give more details about how it's going to work, what Eco Agri Uganda is doing, like what the funds are going to be allocated for in Uganda, and a whole bunch of other things. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of really fun and exciting stuff coming up here in regards to this whole Eco Agri Uganda partnership.
And shout out to Mukti for going out of his way and making these connections and organizing all this and kind of getting all this going too.
Heck
Thank
yeah.
you all.
It's,
Yes, I do. I want to give a big shout out to my cousin, who I doubt is in here watching right now, but he was actually the one who he's heavily involved in the mushroom community in Central PA, and he found these guys on Instagram and everything they're doing, and he actually introduced me to them and made this connection. And yeah, I want to give a quick shout
If
out
you're
to him.
talking mushrooms, you need to get in touch with Tristan.
Oh,
Sure.
yes.
No doubt.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we said mushrooms, and Tristan started naming all the
Yes.
different flavors that he has sitting beside his computer at that moment.
Flavors?
Yeah,
Flavors,
flavors.
Yes. I've
Yeah,
got
'cause they're-
bubble-
You know, you
bubblegum
eat mushrooms,
flavor
right?
shita-
You understand?
bubblegum flavor shiitakes.
Blue raspberries.
I'm learning so much from the Chorist Discord from Trist about all sorts of mushroom-related things.
Oh yeah, like dude, I a word of warning, like Tristan is the most fun person you can ever have a phone call with.
Warning.
But be prepared to be immersed for a good 2 hours on the the whole mushroom side of things. It is fascinating. I'm not saying you'll be bored at any time, but just make sure that you have that time set aside, because it will happen. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also a fantastic documentary out there called it's called Fantastic Fungi. There's a great documentary out there called Fantastic Fungi that my cousin actually introduced me to, and it just shows you like the genius behind mushrooms and how they work and like what they do for the world and the environment. And there's this whole movement about like having mushrooms, like, or changing the world through mushrooms, like in the like fungi community. And we're going to be helping out with that initiative by improving the world through blockchain gaming gameplay and mushrooms, and a whole lot of other ecologically beneficial things that this money gets used for. But yes, guys, so
The fungus
stay
is
tuned.
among us.
A lot more information to come out. Highly recommend Fantastic Fungi. Yeah, as Tris says there, check it out on Netflix. Really good stuff.
Very exciting.
Yes, and now we'll jump in here to DAP radar user growth, and I have that pulled up, then armega. And so you can see here, looking at the 24-hour chart, and also real quick, this is a weekly segment we're doing with the DAP radar stuff. If you guys go to dapradar.com, hit this ranking tabs here, you can see all these different blockchain projects listed here, and Vulcan Forged with our own tab. Really great to see amongst all these huge names in the blockchain space. And you come down here to all categories, and we can see here our 24-hour numbers. Vulcan market is up a nice 0.64%, 938 users from yesterday. Vulcanverse down a tad, Berserk up. But this is just a 1-day chart. We're more interested in the 7-day stuff. And Vulcan market seeing an influx of users. It's actually really cool that they have the volume listed on here as well. You can see Berserk is pretty stagnant. Not a ton of growth going for Vulcanverse, but as we were saying last week, we're getting to this point now where quests are coming up here soon. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening and implemented into the game that, in my opinion, is going to draw a lot of attention to this. We're also hoping with this whole eco-agric movement and the whole idea of people being able to play to earn money, not just for themselves, but also for a good cause, will hopefully draw some people and grow more interest in what's going on here with Vulcanverse. But Block Babies and Forge Arena seeing some nice growth, and it's just a good way for those of you who may be a little bit newer to the ecosystem, wanting to catch up on XP to get your avatar to level 2. Definitely get involved with those games, and if you have multiple monitors, the move for sure is while you're doing your landmark runs and forging, have some Berserk, have some Block Babies, have some Forge Arena going as well, because that'll get you to where you want to be much faster. And it looks like those games are seeing some solid growth there. And we'll just run through here quick to the 30-day numbers. Vulcanverse up, Berserk Vulcan market down a little bit. The other games looking very good. But yeah, we'll just be keeping an eye on this as more things develop. We are expecting these numbers to fly through the roof.
And we'll have to track as well the Vulcan decks as well soon on here properly. They're working on implementing the ETH pools as well. So that was taking slightly longer than anticipated, because I think currently the TVL that they're showing for the Vulcan decks it's about 60% less than it actually is. I think we hit over 11 million TVL yesterday or the day before. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. Huge shout out as always to Floyd.
Yes, absolutely.
El Señor Rambo.
Wait, what's this about Block Babies is the key to XP? What's that? What's going on there?
There's a lot of chatter I've been seeing lately about people talking about crediting Block Babies to their increased XP grind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's just like it's quick. Like you can get in there. I think it's 5 per win, two per loss, I believe. And they're quick games.
Fast.
Yeah, you can grind a lot of XP. And 315 go there saying cough GMPYR. That may be a potential. But yeah, a potential Vulcan Dex thing coming. But yeah, getting Vulcan Dex up on here would be amazing, because I'm curious to see what that percent green growth would be, because
Oh yeah.
there has been a lot happening with Vulcan Dex, a lot of increase in the TVL.
Well, there's a lot more planned for it. There is a lot more planned for it.
Yes.
Especially as you get more and more of the gaming tokens, the pairs coming online, you're just going to see just explosive growth on that.
Yeah, I mean,
we've got when you're talking about the whole Elysium thing. Oh, almost 12 million locked TVL. Thanks, Scots. The launchpad staking, all of these things that are in the pipeline. Oh, never mind, it passed it. Absolutely, hell yes.
Just in the past 30 seconds. Let's go.
Yeah, people, come on, keep on locking stuff up. Let's get this to 15 million during the stream.
Right now, go.
Start staking. But yeah,
my PYR too.
All right. Oh, quick shout out to anybody watching the Six Nations. Scotland are beating England. Come on.
Hey, that's rugby, right?
That is rugby, yes.
Low rugby action. But yeah, no, just the whole idea for Vulcan Dex about like being like a gaming Dex that's hosting all these gaming coins, like guild gaming guild coins as well. It's just like a very cool concept of having like the the biggest go-to like gaming specific decks on blockchain. I think is a very, very cool thing. And yeah, a lot
Just
of
the
good stuff.
idea of NFT farms and being able to lock up
Yes.
tokens for. I mean, it's great, and Floyd's done an amazing job with that.
Yeah, the NFT farms as well, that's true. You haven't even mentioned that is a big contributing factor to the large TVL that's in there right now. And yeah, that is just a very, very cool thing that Dex offers. Is you hold your funds there, you're getting the fees from people buying and selling on Vulcan Dex, providing your liquidity. But in addition to that, you lock your tokens up for X amount of time. You receive an NFT reward when it's done, and all your tokens back with an increased sum depending on the action that took place over the lockup period. But yeah, big ups to Floyd and Vulcan Dex. Keep your eyes posted there, ladies and gentlemen.
Floyd's a blockchain wizard.
He
The
is indeed.
wizard.
Yeah, seriously.
He's a wizard. Oh wait, we don't talk about wizards here.
You're a wizard, Floyd.
He is. All right, Lava Ledger sale time. I wondered, did anyone in chat secure a Lava Ledger yesterday? The first 50 went up yesterday. The second 50 are currently up right now on the Vulcan Marketplace. I have a bid in for a couple. No one can test me, please.
I have a bid in.
I am the anonymous one bidding.
Everybody outbid Mukti, so he rage quits midstream, please.
I will not.
Yeah, which one are you bidding on?
I will not be showing which one I'm bidding on. That's for sure.
Target.
But yeah, so Jamie did say these are going to be the last 50 for the month at least. So 100 this month. Maybe it'll be 100 per month the next 5 months. Not exactly sure. But the first 50 went on sale yesterday. Second 50 are up right now. Currently, Lumpy has secured one nice Lumpy.
Very nice.
And yeah, so there's actually some very, very cool stuff. So what we do know right now is what you'll be able to do with these ledgers is you'll be able to lock up lava for a certain amount of time. You can get a 5% return for just for no lockup period, essentially. It's just you have your lava in there for whenever, you get 5%. If you lock your lava in there for 1 month, it's 8% APY. And if you lock it in for 3 months, you get 20% APY. And if you want to toss me the screen share, then Armega, I have the medium pulled up here. And,
It's starting to sound like people need to buy more lava.
Enough out of you.
There is
Look,
some.
That's. Oh crap! What's my PC doing?
Shutting down.
Yeah.
So we
Somehow
lost
you
glitch.
You forgot to charge it.
Yeah, well, some of us don't live off generators, okay? Right?
Seems like a you thing.
I'm gonna kill you one day.
Just
Fine.
one day, just be prepared.
You'll have your chance in June.
Yeah, when PYR ledger. Lumpy says he needs a PYR ledger.
Yes. Scotland 10-6. Come on. Sorry, I'm going to be providing
Nice.
running commentary to this just because it's so much fun. I love beating the
Perfect.
English.
But yes, guys, so here
Glorious.
you can see Vulcan City's first decentralized bank. There is some very cool stuff happening here, not just with this initial ledger APY lava staking, but there's a whole teaser of a DeFi district that is going to be involved with these ledgers as well. So here, just to run through, I'll actually put the link to this medium in stream chat quick for those of you who have not seen it.
District full of degens.
Yes.
Hey, Walt. Scott wants to know what 3 posters you got in the background there.
Yeah, he's saying that, but he knows what posters I have in the background. So like, I
Who's
don't know
say-
if he wants me to say it. Like,
Who's asking that?
Scott's asked what are those posters I have in the background, but I've had the Callisto and the Copus on my wall forever.
He says 3. Or
3?
no, never mind. I was reading it wrong. I was reading 3 as those.
How did you read the number 3 wrong?
Well, 3 is kind of close to those when you look out from a distance.
Yes.
Sorry.
3 is close to 8.
Did Walter say he got a ledger? No, I did not say I got a ledger. I did not bid on a round, no.
He allegedly got a ledger.
Trish says can't currently
Allegedly.
see pics. Wait, what pics are you referring to, Tristan? The
No,
Walt's pics in the background? Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that
where-
okay, because yeah, our screen,
Like
we're
Scott's
going
is just
our
trolling
cams
me,
up.
to be honest. It's okay.
Oh yeah, Trist. Like, sorry, that like, they're on a different stream. Like, they're just
Yeah,
showing off. It's Walter's OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Stream.
exactly.
Oh,
Yes.
He
we can
ru-
talk
he
about
runs
that
it.
here.
He runs it.
This is a family show.
Is it? I've been swearing way too much for that.
He runs it parallel to By the Fire. It's By the Walt.
It's amazing what you can get away with PG-13 walls.
Twitch VF123 says, I think some of these ledgers won't be sold. I'm pretty sure they all already have at least one bid on them. I don't think there's any without a bid.
Possibly. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe
that's,
there are.
The first one's completely sold out.
This is going to be hilarious when Mukti accidentally shows which one he's bidding on.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
screenshot. Damn
Gets
it.
outbid instantly.
There are some still with 50, so I'm curious to see.
Oh, there's one with no bid on it.
Yeah, this one has a current bid. There's one with no bid. Okay, so they'll at least...
And it's
two.
gone.
And it's done yet.
How much time's left on these? An hour, 24 minutes, okay. But yeah, so guys, look at this. This is the first of several DeFi initiatives in-game, including other banks, swaps, and APY functionalities coming in the future. So we're starting off with this lava staking APY, cold lava staking APY, and who knows what's going to come in the future, but definitely some value is going to be tied to these ledger NFTs by the sounds of it. And you can open and manage your Vulcan City Lava bank account if you own one of just 500 Vulcan Lava Ledger NFTs. The bank offers a single staking solution for cold lava. Here it tells you a little bit about what cold lava is, information on the lava staking programs. There's the flexible plan, Hermes plan 1 month lock, and the Athena plan 3 month lock with varying APYs depending on how long you are locking up for. And you can see here, this is pretty cool. Future banks and features. The Vulcan City DeFi District will expand the number of banks, features, plans, and products available for their clients. Be sure to grab one of the Vulcan Lava Ledger NFTs to ensure you don't miss out on the first such initiative. So just the idea of having like a in-game bank account that is tied to currency of real-world value in an MMO is pretty insane and exciting just to think about. Yeah, because you know in the days of like the World of Warcraft days, you go and you farm all these materials to put on the marketplace, and then you get all this World of Warcraft gold. I just remember thinking, damn, it would be so cool if there was real world value tied to this. And now, ladies and gentlemen, there is real world value tied to the tokens that we're going to be playing to grind for and earn. You can stake them in your bank account, grow your account over time, just like a real world bank account, and you will actually be able to profit from this in a real way. Really, really exciting to see everything that's going to be coming for the Vulcan City DeFi district and what these ledgers will allow you to do there.
So
Like
what
the
is
concept
what
of
is the
additional
difference?
banks also.
What is the difference between? Go ahead. Sorry.
Additional banks, you were saying, Walt?
Yeah, where they're saying like this is the first of potential banks to come to Vulcanverse. I'm like,
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like,
We'll expand the number of banks, features, plans, and products. Yeah.
We're going to be partnering with Chase Bank and Bank of Canada. Of Canada.
Canada?
Oh god, I always say the same. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's always going to be plans of
What
expansion.
about the
This-
Bank
this
of
is just
Spanish?
the Bank of Spanish, definitely, definitely. A very famous bank. But we love to expand features. You try out things. If it's working well, why not begin to plan a further expansion on them.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the difference between cold lava and hot lava at this moment?
Well, temperature.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Thanks.
Definitely temperature.
I'm sure our users will appreciate that insight.
It's incredibly
will,
helpful.
they will.
Well, here it says right here. It says right here, Omega. Lava token or hot token is on-chain blockchain powered token. Cold lava is the off-chain variant of the same token. It can be converted or heats up into a lava tokens.
So-
And Armega, and what you're referring to, I
Yes.
believe as of today, you can now level up your profile or your avatar properly using hot lava, not cold.
Awesome.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Um,
so lava
it's-
lava spins the same way when you're upgrading XP levels, right? And then anything else in game that you need to pay with lava, you can use any lava,
it's
right?
all no in-game like for in-game lava use, it is cold lava only. Because it's off-chain, and it makes it so much easier if we're just using the off-chain lava.
Hop back to
for-
cams,
So that-
Omega.
So that's what,
the-
so that's what I was talking about though, which Walt just said that you could level up your
Yeah, from your
avatar
profile. You can, yeah, but you can do that. You can do that from in-game, or you can do it from MyForge.
Yeah, but with hot lava.
From MyForge with hot lava, you don't have hot lava in-game.
Okay, I got you.
So it's yeah, it just adds that, because a lot of people, if they can convert from one to the other, that is correct.
So there's going to
what-
be things inside of the game that you can actually pay with lava or something. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
There'll be, there's going to be tons of things. I said we're actually now, there's a huge focus, especially this week. There's a huge focus on like a feature roadmap for Vulcanverse.
Ooh.
So be able to have everything that is coming laid out, the time frames that is going to be assigned to each one, and just because we're now at a point where we can finally get back on track with that, where the basics are almost out of the way, and now we can begin. We've got the quest and the quest lines coming out. We've got the fishing and the fishing animations. We've got all the good stuff that nobody wants. I mean, I'm sure nobody wants fishing at all. I've not heard one person actually request fishing yet.
Fishing.
Rods have like 4x in value in the past 2 weeks.
That was
I know,
Mukti's
but
fault.
there's-
I was
Yeah,
trying to buy a rod, like get ready to buy one of the notice rods when they come out, and like Mukti's made them go to like 100 pier now, or pyre, or
Just
P.
from last
Fire.
week's
Let's go with
last week's
fire.
fishing hype segment. That was actually yeah. I mean, they even before we did that, they were up in value quite a bit. But yeah, there were some sells after that episode. I bought one as well, an additional one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a period of time when rods were only like 14 PYR, like 11 PYR, because
Heck yeah.
fishing was so far on the horizon, and now
Oh, the
it's
seeds
closer and everybody's
especially.
scared.
Yeah, the seeds especially. Yeah, I mean, and that's true with like so much in like the NFT crypto space is like until like that utility is actually there and live, things tend to be way lower in value. That's kind of like what you see for like the higher level Vulcanites right now as well, is until you can use them, they're not going to carry as much utility. But then when that time comes,
I literally picked up a seed for Hades rod, like right before the show. We did the show. It was like 19 or 20 PYR, and then, we finished the show, and I go look back on there, and the cheapest rod out there was like 47 or something ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, all you need is a tweet from Jamie or just a mention, and something just like goes 4x on the market.
yeah,
So-
seriously.
Next
I would
Elon.
love for Jamie just to go fishing one day, take a picture of him fishing, and then just have that picture as no context.
just post
somewhere.
it on Vulcan
Yeah,
Forged.
it'd be quite funny. I'm also very proud of you guys for not having turned this into an immature conversation about rods and seeds.
Like Trist? Like
Okay.
Trist
Yeah,
is
I'm
in the
gonna read
chat.
Trist's comments. You can hold my rod, but I'll need it back.
Wood fishing, come on, guys.
Not that yesterday's conversation went downhill at all. No, not even it was fine.
I don't even remember why we had that conversation by the end.
Couldn't
just
say
remember-
any words, but it was
Well,
awesome.
A lot of rod references.
So, about that Vulcan land sale.
Yep, Vulcan land sale time. So there were 100 plots posted on Tuesday, I believe, is the day when that all went down. And there were two what's the word I'm looking for? Factor in different time zones. There were two separate sales of 50 plots. So there was one sale that ended earlier in the day, and then there was one that was much later in the day. And for people in Europe in the later time zones, it was like early morning, I think, because it ended at like 11 p.m. EST, my time. But yeah, so we had a chance there to secure some plots by the fire. Ended up securing a good bit there, just to add some get some more plots in our portfolio. You can never go wrong with having more Vulcanverse plots, and also to bring some hype around this whole initiative we're doing with Eco Agric Uganda. But if you guys manage to pick up any plots with staking coming out in the near future, it's hard to say if we're ever going to see the opportunity to get them at that kind of price range, in the 600 650 price range. Right before the land sale happened, I think the floor was somewhere around 700 PYR 69700 PYR. And keep in mind, like we were just talking about last segment, like before this utility for things kicks in, you tend to be able to pick up NFTs on a discount, like with the fishing rods, and same with land, even though that utility does already exist in the sense of it lets you play VulcanVerse and you can have Sedalians on your plot earning lava. Once this staking comes in, which is really like, one of the big aspects of being a landowner is you get those staking payouts. That could easily see a big price hike for the average plot of land, the floor land. I see Bait Shop Billy saying, I see 1K sticking solid for land when staking goes live. I would not be surprised, man, honestly. Neswolf says, can't go wrong. Just 1x plot will be huge on this trajectory. Yeah, seriously. And do you know, GB, is it going to be when staking kicks in? Is that a weekly thing, a monthly payout, or daily?
Daily.
Is it daily? Okay. That
Daily.
is awesome. So you'll be getting daily PYR payouts to your wallets.
Something else too, Mukti. I don't know if it matters or not, but it wasn't the intention to get these plots when the land sale was first started. I think Mukti kind of decided, due to, I guess, people not bidding on them, things not popping. We expected things to be bid on pretty soon off, but I don't remember when you started putting your bids in for the 20, but you had to move a lot of money to do that. So.
Yes, it was late. It was a little bit later. And Lumpy says, I'd love to donate Stallion profits to the cause. I'll pick like 10 or 20. Lumpy, thank you, man. We will get either like, we're going to have a website set up for all this, but we'll get a Google form as well, where those of you guys who would like to allocate plots to this, I know AG was saying he wants to as well. And any of you guys, like that would be amazing. Like I really want to just show the potential of what, a blockchain gaming project like this can do for the world in terms of like we can really do some great things with this money for these people in Uganda. And yeah, that was really the big reason for wanting to get so many plots, was just to bring some hype around this whole initiative. And there will be a Medium article coming out very soon, kind of emphasizing what's going on with that partnership. Hopefully it'll get some buzz on the social media channels. And yeah, it was a good bit of money we invested into there, but I'm very, very excited about it. Like I don't think there's any metaverse land more valuable to own than VulcanVerse plots for a variety of reasons, and the fact that we're going to be using these and donating Sedalian profits to a great cause. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a no-brainer for me at that point. Once I had the idea, the trigger was pulled, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, this will be a very transparent, organized effort that will be working very hard to get up and running as soon as possible.
I'll have that form. I'll have a form up pretty soon for people who are interested in the whole thing, and then we'll get back to.
I have something like that's what I wanted. Part of what I wanted to talk to you and Mukti about after the show too, because I have something kind of cooking for that also.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
So we'll have something. I'd say maybe by this coming Monday, we'll be able to share that information with you guys and let y'all know if y'all are interested. At least, if y'all are thinking about doing it, just so we can kind of get a list of everybody and the information that's required for all this to go down. And then we'll work it in. There's a lot of development and stuff in the back end that we've got to make happen first. But anyway, we'll get back to y'all about Monday about that.
Yes, and yeah, this is going to be a big initiative, guys. Like this, this is going to be a focal point of the podcast each week moving forward. Is we'll be reviewing, the top who's been earning the most lava, how much how much lava was accumulated for that week through all of the Sedalians that's going to be donated. And, like I said, we're going to have some great prizes, giveaways for, people who are contributing to this. And yeah, it's just going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great. We're going to put the power of Vulcan Forged metaverse and this whole Web3 blockchain technology space on full display, show the good it can do for the world. And anyone who's willing to contribute, that is incredibly appreciated. And we'll just make this thing as big and awesome as we possibly can as it grows.
One note on the land sale itself, I was really happy to see an increase in the number of landowners after that sale.
Nice.
We had a lot of first-time landowners coming in. We had a lot of just people who were putting their earnings already from the game into this, and so we're seeing that happen already. And I think we jumped from something like 780 to 810 roughly unique landowners. It was good to see.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, quick shout out to Blue Bear there, because I know he picked up one and he already had an awesome build
Yep.
of a panda. I know that's kind of like his logo, is like a panda bear thing. And he
And
he
that one was
absolutely
really full
crushed it.
circle because the funds he won to, get that land was won via the video competition. So
Mhm.
like, even more full circle, community / play to earn.
Yep.
Yeah, and toss me screen share really quick, Armega,
On it.
Yeah, that's nice.
because I have it pulled up right here. It
Nice.
actually got a ton of love on Twitter that Nick's put out. It got 24 retweets, 261 likes. But yeah, big shout out to Blue Bear. Won these funds in the video competition. He had some really high quality videos and some really high quality building skills as well. Like it's just so creative. Like is that I think it's, I don't know if it's water he used for the ears and eyes or if that's just a Boreas
Terramorphin.
Yeah, I
Terramorphin.
think it's just
It's terramorphin.
It's the rock
dyed.
that-
Yeah, it's
it's
dyed
terramorphin.
land.
yeah, and then the mouth appears to be water with some wood sticking out of there. But yeah, very good
Toothpicks.
stuff.
And move.
Mukti.
Oh, Jamie
Mukti,
just
what-
made it rain on the
Oh.
chat.
Holy crap.
Nice.
Jamie Vulcan
Jeez.
Bloke, 21 tier subs.
Sky.
Thank you so much, Jamie.
20,
Scott, I was
25,
gonna say.
25 tier 1 subs.
Wow. Mukti,
Thank you, Jim.
with that
Yes.
with that same kind of wording, I want to watch you live describe artwork in a gallery.
Some sticks.
With what kind of
there's
wording?
a
Any,
bush.
well, the mouth is made of water.
Yeah,
Like
give me
everybody
that.
close your eyes and picture this.
Yeah, I'll give a verbal description of it. You can picture it in your mind.
Just
But,
listen to me as I describe this artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Described video by Mukti for VulcanVerse.
Yes. Jamie,
Oh,
thank
you
you
do-
so much. There's some familiar names getting subs there.
Yep.
Scott's got one. Tristan 315 Guild got one. GlitchViking got one. Crypto
Whoop, whoop.
Fandito, D Matic, El Radius, Roxbury Red,
Gracias, Jamie.
Elder Lezzy, Oversized Hat, Coin 1x1. Thank you, Jamie.
Was oversized in here?
You don't have to be
Right.
on. You don't have
Ah,
to be
okay,
online.
I
You just
thought it
have
was-
to be following.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, he may be. I don't know, but
Yes.
Thanks,
how professional-
Jamie.
Yeah, thank you, Jamie. That our Mega is the man behind the production quality here, and I agree. He has really
Oh,
done
it's so
an
great to
amazing
hear
job
that.
with getting this set up.
like the Nasdaq.
Mega, you can jump back to our webcams, and I just wanted to
Alright.
showcase this.
It's only gonna get better, Jamie. Only gonna get better.
Damn straight.
Inspired by Blair. Oh my God.
Only the OGs that suffered Blair will know what I'm talking about with a scroll bar and an announcement.
But yeah, so some more big news from this past week is the launch of Agora. So you now have the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to mint your own unique artwork, your own NFTs for the cost of just one lava. Is that correct? It's literally just one lava to mint.
That's what
It
I
is.
heard.
Like the
12 cents.
the point about Agora is accessibility and simplicity. Now we're now going to go into the more expanded roadmap of Agora with the dynamic NFT minting, the multiple edition mints, and all the etceteras. If anybody has any feedback specifically for features that they actually want to see in Agora, in the Agora channel, if you type the feedback, the feedback command, just put in between parentheses some the word Agora, so that way it will feed into me, and we will actually now be looking at expanding the NFT platform based on community wants and needs, and make it a real community NFT minting platform, really catering to what people actually want to have as as a service. So yeah, it's affordable, it's easy to use, and we're only going to get better. And then it's also going to be very interesting to have that based on Elysium as well very soon. and I'm just looking forward to seeing now, just how many different collections like all the creatives can come up with in an affordable manner. It's going to be brilliant to see.
Yes, and Scott's is even saying there, Agora will make create your own quest awesome. And just like, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of application for Agora and create your own quest, whether it's like quest rewards for people completing certain quests, they get a certain NFT for whoever the quest owner is. Maybe even something like, I don't, this maybe could be implemented down the road, but like certain NFTs get you access to certain quests on, so kind of like an exclusive quest type thing. But yeah, that's true, Scott's. I could see a lot of
There's
lot
going to
of
be
awesome
so
stuff.
many. When BTF collection?
Oh, absolutely. We got to get a BTF collection of some kind going on.
I'm gonna hit someone up. I'm gonna hit someone up, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna see if I can actually come up with something for that.
Oh, that would be
We should
amazing.
we should have like NFTs of the various staff members of BTF, like just doing some crazy poses, like Mukti sticking his tongue out, looking up in the sky, kind of thing.
Oh my god.
That's the collection everybody really wants.
Oh my god, a randomized armega collection, but it's just random screens in place of his head.
Yeah, or just like a variety of different traits. Like we'll have a picture of our
Monitors.
Mega's body.
Walter in his birthday suit, that's a different site, dude.
Whoa, what happened there?
Different site altogether.
Yes.
That's the X-rated Agora marketplace.
We'll just have
Coming soon.
we'll just have Trist make a whole bunch of those facelies that he loves so much. Have him put glitch on a bunch of them, and we'll just mint all those.
Hey, well, you've seen my profile. You see my profile picture now in Discord. Like Trist drew that. I just ran the mushroom filter over it.
That's fair.
But
Did
yeah,
Tristan actually make that?
Yeah, he designed my profile picture as a joke, and
And he was like, "I'm gonna
Oh, that
run
is
with
awesome.
it." That's how you roll with it.
yes, he didn't expect me to take it seriously and actually make it my profile.
It's literally perfect. It is a glitched
is.
Viking.
It is. You see, it's magic.
Yeah. Glitch Viking for the glitched Viking. And so Fud Fomo Star says, when Agora integration to VV so we can show our artworks on our plots. Jamie says, we're already designing the art galleries you can have on your plots per quadrant, Agora NFTs only. So that's very cool. So you'll be able to actually showcase your Agora NFTs from within Vulcanverse on your plots. So be able to add a little bit of unique flair to it outside of the building assets.
I sit up.
That is awesome. Oh so Smiley, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome, welcome. I do not recognize your name, but if this is your first time tuning into the show, happy to have you here.
Clearly not a Hades fan.
Yeah. Well, who enjoys
Chemical-
being miserable always?
Chemical 1986, where are you?
That's a good question.
It's a really good question, man. I mean, that's deep. I mean, where are you personally, or
Where are you spiritually, or?
or what stream is this? Well, this is by the fire, and personally, I don't know where you are.
Wherever you're tuning in from in the world.
I'm
Oh,
all
so-
about Hades. Oh well.
Oh so Smiley is about Hades. Yeah, I would not have guessed that.
See, Hades already doesn't want you, dude. Like, Glitch is already denouncing your name. It's terrible. This is
come
how
on,
Hades
oh,
greets
so
people.
Smiley. Yeah.
You're too happy for Hades.
Me? Oh, him. I thought you were saying I was too happy for Hades. I was like,
No, you certainly are not. You belong
Oh.
there.
He just about went crazy on you to show you how unhappy he
born.
is.
I was.
I will
born-
lose my mind.
I was born in the darkness.
Yeah.
Yes, but AG, were you gonna say something there? I feel like I
was-
cut you off for a sec there.
No,
Sorry
I
about
was
that.
going to say a couple things. First is I really like seeing the new incarnation of the old, the OG Variarty incorporated into this ecosystem in this way. I love it.
Yes.
The
100%
second
agree.
is, how are you going to see any art in Hades? Like, you can't see anything.
Well, that's true. You have to get some torches
So-
set up.
Torches,
just-
glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Make glow in the dark artwork. I mean,
It's
duh.
just, it's another reason not to
Ooh.
get.
The only way you can have Hades art is if you make it in neon style, so that you really
Yeah, some
stands
neon
out.
NFTs.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I've already got my artwork that I'm gonna be throwing up there. I'm ready. I'm ready for it, man. You guys
Are-
aren't ready.
We're getting some bomb drops here from Jamie Vulcanblow in the chat. Had a midnight brainwave last night of dynamic assets that improve the more lava or PYR pumped into them. Art galleries could be like that. One PYR gives you one extra frame for art or something, or trees that grow. Anything to take all your tokens. That is actually a really, really cool idea.
Nice.
So, yeah, dynamic
Wait,
assets.
wait.
That
I
is
can
great.
make a bigger
Did he
tree
just-
by pumping more lava into it. Is that-
Jamie, don't you're gonna get you're gonna get Cersei on too excited.
Yeah.
You know.
So I don't think Cersei's in here. I haven't seen him.
No, his spidey senses
he's
are
not.
tingling somewhere though.
It's like I got to tune the by the fire. Something's going on.
His Cersei
Feel
his Cersei senses.
Lumpy says, "Leave my tokens alone, Jamie." That is very cool though. The whole idea of like, yeah, having assets that can be improved the more tokens you're staking into them, just like the gods and like Vulcanites and stuff.
There we
I
go.
love it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
There's
the
the glitch
idea
like.
of dynamic NFTs can be used in any sort of capability within this ecosystem.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes.
That's like when Agora NFTs are visible on Vulcan plots, that's going to be very cool because that'll just be a whole new like element of things to check out on people's plots. Because right now you have access to the same building assets as everyone else in your plot, but now you have that that extra level of unique flair you can put on your builds and showcase your Agora NFT collections. And then if you want to hop on screen share, my screen share really quick, Armega, like for everybody, any NFT artists, I know 315 Guild is in here, and there's a lot of very talented NFT artists in 315 Guilds. It's a community of Web3 developers and NFT artists and people who are just doing a lot of cool stuff in the Web3 space. And here you go, guys. This is an opportunity for you to get your stuff on a Vulcan Forged affiliated marketplace where you can sell things for PYR, 1 lava fee to mint, very inexpensive, and it's just beautiful, clean, polished. Like it looks fantastic. Very similar over here to the actual Vulcan Forged marketplace.
Yeah,
filter.
that's great.
One of the next features that I almost treat Agora like my own little pet. I was super fond of very arty from the very beginning. I think one of my first set of mints was like the 4th or 5th edition that was ever minted there. And one of the next things that I want to actually get up onto here is the dynamic property type minting, where you can lay out a set of parameters of different assets for things like PFP projects. So people are going to actually be able to God damn it, Jamie, we're talking about Agora. Get away with your Fortune 100. All right, so Fortune 100.
He said that
company
lovingly
is
as
coming to
possible.
Elysium, separate to
Oh,
the
shit.
fashion conglomerate, and that's me done with bombs. That is a lie. You're probably gonna look through your past messages and come out with something else. But anyway, back.
It's only
back,
done for the moment.
Damn, so that's separate from the fashion
Yeah, that's
conglomerate.
huge.
Now, I actually think I know what he's talking about. It is fucking massive.
I need to pull up a list of the Fortune 100 companies now. And
Yes, everybody to
guess.
Twitter, Reddit, and Google. And so yeah, like I wanna bring a super easy to use kind of PFP creation platform into Agora. The tech is there. The tech is simple, and yep, there you go. All of this is inspired by conversations with Tristan. What you're seeing on screen
I'm
now.
liking this one. This one is
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
And so it's like we just want to give people the possibility to actually create from within Agora and launch their own projects, their own NFT projects as well, and really incentivize the fact that people can create their collections, and they have an ecosystem that if they have a concept for a game or a concept for something that can be attached to these NFTs, that they're going to be able to have that support as well. So you're not only going to be able to launch your product, you're also going to actually be able to, expand on that project, and you're going to have, the support of an ecosystem. Like, we're all about the community development. We're all about community expansion. So, yeah, that's going to be like another little focus point of Agora. So it's not just going to be a simple NFT minting and like selling platform. We want to expand upon all the functionalities of it and really make it like a super fun community project. So anyway, get minting, get your ideas out there as well.
Yes.
Yes.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Agora.vulcanforged.com. check it out. So GV, how do you favorite pieces of art? Because here, when I go to your Deep Dreams collection, so you made all these yourself, GV?
Yeah, those are all mine.
Dude, that is awesome. So I saw here, see how this says 2 favorites?
Mm-hmm.
But when I click it, I don't see anywhere to put a favorite down.
Okay,
Are you
I'll have
logged
to have a
in?
look into that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Are
is there
you
not- is
logged
it
in
not-
in any way?
Yeah, I should be logged in.
If you're not logged in, yeah, you got to sign in first. Down at
Yeah,
the very
okay.
bottom, if you click
I'm
that,
pretty sure.
up at the very top right,
No,
Mukti,
you're not signed in. You're not signed in. You've got to
click sign in.
Ah,
There you
I
go.
see. Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's
so
okay.
God damn it! I thought you'd broken it already. I was like,
I mean,
God,
well,
it
I was signed in
working.
because
it worked
I
at
was
5
just-
minutes ago.
It was working.
Need to
Okay,
sign
well,
in,
that makes
Mukti.
sense.
Here you go. Boop.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we're good to hop back to campus. Yeah, Agora's looking fantastic. A lot of awesome functionality coming in the near future by the sounds of it.
Now, there's an actual like base drop. I hope you don't actually mind me saying like this out loud, but this is something that I really want to kind of get out there as well. I don't see why not to the question you've just asked me. You know, referring to tokens used in dApps with utility but minted on Agora. Now, I don't see why not. Again, it's just a case of plugging them in. It's yeah. The Agora dApp ID is its own dApp ID. All of our NFTs are minted on their specific dApp IDs, which are then just plugged in by an API to the games, and it pulls the information to them. So honestly, don't see why not. Let's make it a goal.
So would
Let's
that would it basically just function as, so when like a third party project who is in the Vulcan Forge ecosystem like has their NFTs on the traditional Vulcan marketplace, like Coddle Pets, for example.
Yeah, well, the
Uh,
thing is with Coddle Pets, like if you're coming into the ecosystem and you actually want to mint your NFTs and you want to have them functioning within a dApp, and you want to protect your users as well on the marketplace. Now, this is like a hugely important thing. OpenSea, and there are more and more reports every day of the fraud going on, like fraudulent activity going on OpenSea, where you've got legitimate projects that are being ripped off by people just taking their artwork, taking their designs, minting a whole collection of them, and then selling them as if they were the original project. Now, what we avoid by giving approved projects is a set dApp ID like Coddle Pets have, where they are protected. Like their artwork, if their NFTs on the marketplace show up as Coddle Pets, you're guaranteed that that is Coddle Pets, and it's just that it's a layer of fraud protection. People can say, oh, it's not decentralized, it's not, but fine, you know, you can go ahead with your 100% decentralization and, you know, suffer the consequence of having 50% of your users completely scammed by copycats. It's a
yeah.
toss-up. It's a toss-up between complete freedom and actually providing a safe service for your players. So yeah, I mean, if somebody has a concept, if somebody has a concept,
That's a good point, Scouts.
if somebody has a concept, they can actually bring it to us. And if you know if they're wanting to mint, they won't just have to mint via Agora. They'll literally have access to their own minting, like their own minting engine with their own dApp ID specific, and they'll be able to produce whatever the hell they want. Like
Glitch.
same
Scott
way.
says OpenSeas is not decentralized either.
I know they're not decentralized. They just suck at the fact that they suck at being not decentralized. I mean, I think Tristan nailed their name the other day as Broken Sea.
I have been hearing about a lot of like stuff going on there that is not ideal.
I
Just
mean, sure,
recently.
they make billions. They make Broken Sea. They make billions in revenue. Like they're you know they're doing so much. You know, so many trades. A lot of people don't seem to understand the fact that most of the heavy hitting NFT projects that are making millions are actually whitewashing. They're literally just trading between each other their own NFTs to pump up the price. Again, you can take it or leave it. They've got some great things going for them. I'm not pushing like what OpenSea have done. They have brought NFTs into the mainstream, you know, in a way that wasn't possible by certain other platforms. They've done a lot of great, and good, but I think they're actually out of their depth as a company themselves. Like they just don't have the manpower to actually keep control over what is going on. And that's where a lot of other platforms that are slightly more centralized are actually doing better.
Okay. Yeah, I know like one of the other newer marketplaces I haven't actually done anything with, but I've heard about is like Looks Rare.
Yeah.
And because I know like OpenSea pretty much had a big monopoly on like the NFT space, or I mean there may have been other things going on, but it's like if you don't have your own marketplace like Vulcan does, then that's kind of what a lot of projects seem to default to.
Am I wrong, or am I correct in
you're wrong.
assuming? Thank you. Assuming that OpenSeas is the reason that we have such bad gas fees on the ETH network? Because usually when I see at the bottom of or at the top of the ETH gas tracker, I always see OpenSeas like a huge portion.
It's normally down. It's normally down to popular launches or overly hyped projects that are going to be launching. It just puts the gas prices through the roof. But yeah, I mean,
Right, well, 17 and a half minutes into Agora.
There we go, Tartarus. Tartar sauce there.
Tartarus.
Yeah, so Tartarus 2.0, I don't know if any of you guys have checked it out yet. I was just in there playing it yesterday, and it feels very, very crisp. Some big upgrades there. So I know there was a tumble, like a roll feature a lot of people wanted. That is now in there. The hitbox on the arrows feels really, really good. The boss fights, yeah, there's a video shown here that we have to play. This was
I can roll the actual video footage with audio and everything when you're ready.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and one other thing that I noticed right off the bat as well with this is the new health bar looks really nice, and when you fight the Cyclops boss at the end, the best strategy for beating him used to be just kiting him all across the map. You could like run out of the zone, fly arrows at him from a distance, but now it kind of locks you into like his room essentially, so you can't just like infinitely kite him all across the map. You actually have to fight him in his zone. But yeah, it definitely check out the new release, guys. It feels really, really good, and this is going to be one of the main games, most popular games. I'm thinking without a doubt, being in the Frenzy Pass / Turn. People just love that like that RPG like third person kind of feel when they're playing. I do as well, and yeah, definitely check it out. If you guys have not yet, really, really good stuff going on there. And yeah, that'd be a good idea then Armega to play just the full.
Hey, quick question with this: is this what is this game? Is this an app or web based, or like is it possible to play it on mobile at all?
It's currently just an exe file. It's a separate application for Windows right now.
Because this looks like it would make a pretty good mobile game just to sit there and kill some time.
Yeah, I don't know how easy it is. It would be way harder on mobile, that's for sure. I don't know how easy
it's supposed to be integrated.
It is.
Well, I mean, if it's like if it's like equivalent to Berserk, Berserk's a website game, right? If they're able to do something.
For now, it is.
But I'm just saying though, if they did something like this as a website game, I don't know how difficult that is. But anyway, that would be something that mobiles could.
Devil's commenting in chat. He thinks it'll be a little heavy for mobile. And yeah, because you're supposed to be entering Tartarus or Tartar sauce through Hades, kind of seems like it's meant to be a part of VulcanVerse and not its own mobile feature.
All right.
To that point, it might be worthwhile in the future to have something like this as a separate mobile game. It does make sense, maybe optimized for mobile.
Yeah.
Maybe because anytime you can have a mobile game, that can be part of things that you can earn through that. That would be amazing.
And anything's a mobile game if you try hard enough, really.
Yeah, just look at Floyd. Look at Floyd playing VulcanVerse from his mobile phone.
I did it the other day. That actually worked out really well.
I was gonna say, what about this with like an Xbox controller hooked up to your phone?
Yeah, that's what I did the other day with. I finally got on board with Floyd's link, his tutorial or whatever. Played with the Xbox controller and had it on my mobile device, VulcanVerse. So that was pretty cool.
Nice. I've only ever ported it to my tablet and like played Forged while I'm in the kitchen making dinner or something instead of at my PC.
Does it run smooth? Like, is it?
Basically, from what I understand, the Steam is the conduit for all this, but you can the customization to where you can map any key bindings at all to your controller is just awesome. That whole interface is so cool. And then
It's
you,
easy.
Well,
yeah,
and without the controller aspect, it's like when you're mirroring from your PC to your tablet or your mobile device, it's your PC doing the processing, not your mobile
right.
device.
Yeah, it's just a casting. It's a glorified casting.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I've just seen that Mukti answered it. Yes, there definitely is rolling and dodging now in the new update.
You want to go ahead and play that video then?
Yeah, if
Well-
you play that video, Armega. When you should get in there, Scott.
All right, here we go. Y'all can talk while this is going too.
Are there sound effects with it?
Yes, they're able to hear it.
Sweet. Does it showcase the roll at all? I wonder in this. I can't remember.
I think it does. I think it does it a couple of times.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick while we're off cam here. Be right back.
Yeah, so
I won.
if anybody didn't catch it, we're live with mics. You could talk during this, as in you could talk to the audience.
Yeah.
Well, his bathroom trip isn't as sneaky as he thought it was going to be.
Yo, Mukti, I hope you didn't take your mic in there.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Whoops.
Funny thing is, he's gonna have no idea about this the whole time until he watches it afterwards.
Yeah. Nobody tell him.
Yeah, so you guys can't hear the audio right now, but it's playing in the background for all the viewers. Have you had a chance to play this at all, Walt?
I haven't played the newest version. No, I was planning on playing it at some point this weekend.
I've got Walt tied up alongside a few other VF people. Hardcore gaming right now.
Yeah, Walt's crying about it to us every night.
Oh, they're
He's
too,
like,
they're too good. You sent me to my own demise. Hey,
Cannon-
Walt, want to compete
cannon
in Neo
fodder.
Tokyo and get ripped in pieces? Yes, I do.
Is it still
Rev-
going?
We're about 13 seconds out here.
Nice. Were any rolls showcased?
I think so.
Nice.
We were too busy laughing about other
Yes.
stuff.
Were you adding sound effects to the arrows now, Walt?
Yeah.
Choo.
Working on my voice acting.
Can
We
that
should-
be an
we-
official?
Yeah, I know.
Official
I was
audio
gonna,
for the
I was gonna say, it's like super serious game, but when you get the arrows out,
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be in the
exactly.
settings. Walt sound
Awesome.
effects.
Yeah.
Every time you
Okay.
fire an arrow.
I'll just get together with the devs and make sounds for the rolling too. He goes, I'm like, there you go.
I can see Walt in the booth right now with his hand on the earpiece. You know, it's like. Choo-choo-choo.
Absolutely need unofficial mod audio, mod packs for
yeah,
this.
when you jump, wee, wee.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, there it is. There's the new Tartarus. I'm not sure if they showcased the new role in this one. We weren't positive on that.
And we're
but-
still not.
Yes. But nonetheless, the
It's
game
there.
feels really, really good. For those of you who haven't gotten and tried it out yet, go to the Tartarus. I think it's a Tartarus Alpha channel. It's called in Discord, and the download link is in the pin messages there.
I think Mukti, you were saying some of the big improvements were like the role in the archery, like you know, trying to hit your target or something. You were saying.
So the hitbox in the first update was it wouldn't always register if you did a headshot.
Yeah,
or hit
they didn't really have heads included in the hitbox.
Yeah, but a lot of that got fixed in this new one. I also think the mini map as well got an upgrade, and
Yep.
when you fight the boss too, he has a cool little like boss health bar on the side that you can see.
Whoever is playing in this trailer is taking way too much damage early game. They're gonna have trouble with the boss.
And isn't there for the Frenzy Pass and everything? Just to kind of finish up on this subject, the Frenzy Pass and the contests and everything that's gonna. Do y'all remember the details about that?
Yep. So it's gonna be one lava per. So basically, you're gonna be able to buy in with 1 lava per, like, I guess I'll use the word entry. So it's like your 1 entry or score. You pay 1 lava to play around basically, and then the top 50 finishers, whoever are the 50 people at the end of the day who have the highest score, in by the time, like, I guess there's gonna be a 24-hour clock around it. The top 50 will split all the lava that was bought in. So basically, it's like every time you want to play, you pay 1 lava, and then if you get a top 50 score, you will share the pool with the top 50 earners.
Is there a percentage? Is there a percentage that that's gonna go to be burned as well? Like, I think I remember hearing something about some of it's gonna be burned, and then
I think the rest of it is gonna be burned. Is that right, Chibi?
Yes, pretty sure it is.
Okay.
so like
Yeah, it might be.
a percentage of it goes to broken up to the 50 winners, and then there's a chunk of it that gets burned to help with lava.
I can actually pull up the Frenzy Pass Medium quick just to get verification on that. But yeah, it's either the rest of it gets burned or a good portion of it. Let me see if I can find the answer.
So you're saying it was a good idea to get a piece of land right next to the Palace of the Dead?
I mean, aside from the fact that it's Hades land, yes.
You're not
Yes.
welcome. You're not welcome. You're gonna have to travel like the pleb you are.
Wait, so why
Oh,
the
I'm
Palace
not
of the
going to be
Dead?
there.
Why the Palace of the Dead? Is this?
That's
is
the
this
entry spot
That's the
into
entrance.
this. Yeah.
That's
That's how
awesome.
you play.
You didn't think Tartarus entrance was gonna be in like somewhere stupid like Arcadia, did you?
No, I thought maybe it would be like off to the corner, like you take a boat there or something.
Yeah, like on the notice border or
But
something
I guess it'll be
somewhere.
like a
You
portal,
know.
portal
Maybe the volcano, because we can just stay in notice and get to it from the volcano if you want to.
Yeah.
Your
Palace
mic
of
is
the
totally
Dead.
muted, Glitch, so you're just like talking to yourself. Yeah, it's still muted.
Palace
Yeah.
of the Dead plots. Maybe going up at a premium.
Glitch
His
is
headset
tripping.
died. Go fucking figure.
Glitch is
No,
tripping.
Never saw that one coming.
Okay, so here we have verification on the Vulcan Forged Medium Frenzy Pass. So in the Frenzy system, a user can enter a lava pool in a 24-hour time period. The user would pay 1 lava as many times as they want within that 24 hours. This 1 lava would give them 1 run at the game until they are slain, defeated, die. And this is for Tartarus, the Vulcan Temple Run, and the Tower Defense to start out as a 3 games. At the end of 24 hours, the top 50 scores / times will win a share of 50% of the lava from all users paid to enter. For example, if there are 10,000 entries that day, the top 50 users will share 5,000 lava between them. The other 50% will be burned. So 50% goes to the prize pool, the other 57% gets burned. We don't know if it's going to be like first place gets 10% and then it's like a descending order from there, or if it's just all 50 are going to get the equal amount. That has not been stated.
But that's cool. So that ends up being 50% of it being burned is just making the price of lava better, right? I mean, that's what it really boils
Well,
down to.
it's reducing. It's just going about reducing as much of the generated lava as possible, but via a good use case.
Yeah.
My mic is working now.
Yeah, we're hearing you all. Great info.
Perisher, sorry about that. I think I had my mic a little far from my face. He was saying that I was kind of quiet. Let me know if it's better.
Yeah, you coming in clear.
Sorry,
Where's
Mukti,
lava is undervalued?
did you say something, Mukti?
Don't do it, Mukti.
Sorry. I can't hear
Test.
Mukti anymore.
You're doing good.
Yeah. I also want to know where lava is undervalued is at, because he'd be all over this right now.
Oh, Bergs.
Bergs, 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you, Bergs.
Oh, and one of them went to Jamie.
Oh, perfect.
That's so
Finally,
much.
Jamie's got a sub.
Bergs,
Nice.
thank you, man. Trade the 9 Flaccid Dragons. Fantastic name there, Flaccid Dragon. T. McClarty. I think T. McClarty might have gotten 2 gifted subs. Jamie Vulcanblood, Bait Shop Billy, Doy Duck, Chemical, Natsu Predator, and Jeebus Christ EXE. Congrats, guys.
Who was
Jeebus.
that?
Bergs,
Jeebus
thank you, man.
Christ.
Wait, Jeebus
I love that
Christ.
name.
Yeah, do you see him there?
Yeah.
Mukti read the names and we all just focused on one. We're like, wait a second.
Between Flaccid Dragon and Jeebus Christ EXE.
The Flaccid Dragon name I've seen before though, so.
Yeah, definitely have seen Flaccid Dragon a good bit. Berg's on fire, melting all the snow in Boreas. That's what he does.
Yes.
So,
Bergs, thank
Sedalians.
you. Oh yeah, let's talk Sedalians. That's right, Lumpy. Thank you. Keeping us moving. All right. jump
Quick
into it,
shout out
Omega.
to Lumpy. Making
Yes.
some amazing videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exclamation point, Lumpy.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
seriously.
I'm super proud of like how the community, like there's like so many people kind of like learned to come out of their shells a bit on Twitter and making videos. People that weren't really or hadn't ever really done any of this before, and they became Twitter monsters and video creators. Just yeah, it's great to see. Just how creative people can be, and when they step a bit outside their comfort zone, and the level of quality that they can produce it's been amazing to see. I just love going through Twitter and seeing all the videos that people are making. It's great.
It provides a ton of value as well. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
just thinking of like when you mentioned Twitter there, thinking of like Lumpy and Nick's VV specifically as well. It's like Nick, like just looking through Nick's Twitter recently, he is getting a ton of traction on a lot of his tweets and stuff. And I know there's a lot of people who are learning about the project through his tweets, and then Lumpy as well. His explainer videos are like just helping to educate a lot of people. So it is really cool. That's what like a community like this does. It's like it helps people have that. You can make the content knowing you're going to have that sort of web of support and people appreciating what you're doing going into it. And yeah, I agree, GB. There's been some like really awesome creative stuff coming out.
Hey,
And
Walt,
Nick
that was
been amazing for
He has been.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
it really, I see that and I'm like, I need to do something. I need to. So it makes people want to go back
Yeah.
to this and like
Yeah,
do
that's-
more and more.
It lights your fire.
Your pyre.
Yeah.
Fire. That was not planned, Walt.
Your
That
beer.
that heart at the same time. That was funny how, like you got it right before me.
I just looked through the emojis that was nearby.
I know, right?
Heart seemed spitting.
That's what I did too.
Yeah, Jay Berg, 100%. One Fat Irish Dad has had some great content as well. Medium articles. He's very active on Twitter too.
Yeah, we should like plug some of these, these really
Articles?
active media, well, just articles or people who make videos, YouTube.
Mhm.
We should have like when we get the By the Fire page up, I'm sure we'll have a section to highlight people who have really done a lot of work. Like there's a bunch that Vulcan has rewarded for all their efforts, but we'll have something on there just to promote you guys a little bit more or
we
something.
could actually create like an aggregator on the BTF Academy site for socials and for mediums.
That is a great idea, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just to have all like the top content in one place for people to check out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
Yeah,
where you
and-
go to learn.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
easy. That's pretty easy. You just tell Armega, can you do this? And he'll say yes.
Oh, wow, you've unlocked the secret to our success.
It's incredible.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Totally,
so-
totally is.
So these medallions. So moving into this stuff, this being a key portion of the first topic that we were talking about. You want to go over the new updates to that, Mukti?
Yeah, toss me screen share then. And so
Alright.
we're gonna look at like this is actually very cool. And
This is this big.
yeah, it's gonna be awesome to see this when it gets implemented in game. So this is a tweet from the VulcanForged Twitter account, February 1st. Soon the Sedalion program will be accessible in game, meaning anyone can just download VulcanVerse, rent a plot, and go ham because ease of use. And then we have these screenshots here. So do you know, GV, if this is gonna be a menu like before you're actually able to log in?
No, it's like as you can see the login behind you.
Oh, yep,
So,
yeah.
like when before, if you went to log in and you didn't have a plot of land, you would get the error message saying that you have to have a plot of land.
Oh, you can do
Yes.
Sedalion first,
Yeah.
and then that's
so
nice.
So as you when you if you've got an account and you create you go to log in, if you don't actually have a plot of land within your account, it will automatically pop up with this menu where you'll be able to see on the map, similar to like the actual land map itself, and you'll be able to see where the plots are, and you'll be able to just pick and choose a plot of land. You'll be able to bring up the details like you can see in the next picture, and yeah, just click, choose, and enter the game without actually having to go directly through MyForge.
Did you see
So
my
it's literally
comment, Glitch, about the map? When they click on a plot, it like having some kind of targeting system to show you where it's
No,
actually
it will.
located?
It will.
Awesome, cool.
It will.
And then the other thing too, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I suggested that being able to filter like or it more so order by, like
Yeah.
like say for example somebody wanted to order by the longest rental, and have those at the very top.
The same filters. Give me 2 seconds as
I know
just
that they said
back to-
the same filters on the regular map, but this is a little bit different than the regular
No,
map.
no. I don't mean the
Okay.
same filters as that. Give me 2 seconds. The same filters that appear on
Like the
the Sedalian marketplace itself. So you've got time
Oh,
and
cool.
price, longest to shortest, shortest to longest, high, low, fixed rent, low, high, fixed
Nice.
rent, and you'll be able, you'll be able to divide it as well by earning share, fixed rent, blah 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 blah. So you'll have all those filters as well. Again, the filters are already there, so it's just a case of porting them over into the UI of the Sedalian system itself.
Nice. It looks slick too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's clean. It has all the information really laid out nicely. I think this is going to be a really huge next step for this.
Win small checkbox at bottom to participate in By the Fire.
Would you be
Oh,
willing
true.
to be a
Dennis.
by the fire guest?
Yeah, just send an email to us.
Yes,
That's
being
why I'm
like, yeah, this does just have like it makes it so much easier for the Sedalian. Rather, I mean, not that it's hard to go into the Sedalian menu on MyForge and like find a plot, but just to have that option of literally all you have to do is log into the game, get a drop down of all the plots available, and if you already know what plot it is you want to rent, you can just type in that number or just literally choose whatever quadrant you want to be in, whatever location.
Ooh, it'd be really
have
cool. What
access
about
to all
that previous one? What if there was like a favorites or something? Something like if you had, some of the ones that you always go back and forth to see if they're available or whatever. That'd be kind of neat too. Like if you had a
That's- yeah.
Sedalian that constantly went to the same plot, Boris or something.
Yeah, well, I know you can put like passwords on certain land plots if you
Yep.
have like a deal with the the landowner and you want to keep renting from them. They could arrange that. But that would be a cool feature though, is to be able to have some favorites that kind of always filter up to the top when they're available.
That's what, yeah,
Um,
that's what I'm saying. Like if you have like 5 of them that you always want, and then you made a deal with people with passwords or something, just to be able to filter those really quickly instead of having to remember the plot number each time. That would be an easy way to.
Well, a lot of times if
Yes.
a deal has been brokered, then it's just you get a link shared. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
So, GV, just to make this a one big self-contained activity, is there plans to provide a sign up for like within the program itself as opposed to going to MyForge, so that someone can download, sign up for an account, and then go straight from there?
Yes, there's a lot of work going on for account creation. There are things as well like we've taken inspiration from a lot of different games that are out there, and like these things, you have to do a lot of in-depth research onto how their flows work and how you can actually adapt it into it or into our games. And the one of the big moves for making most of the games downloadables rather than web-based, Vulcan is already downloadable, is the possibility of downloading the game, logging in, where basically you create half of your account is created. Okay, it's not fully created. It is literally just your username and your profile is created on our back end, and then when you're getting more in depth and you actually want to start claiming your earnings, you're going to have to go to MyForge. You're going to have to complete the creation process, and you're going to have to, finish setting up your wallets, and then anything that you have earned, because it's attached to your email account that was used to register an account within Vulcanverse, all of that will be waiting for you when you actually complete your account creation. But I mean, it is just so that we can get people coming in and playing, and then they can worry about the slightly harder part, which is finalizing that account creation. There are a few games out there that do it this way. I personally find it the best way because you get immediate engagement. You don't have to put somebody through the process of an account creation.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's going to be one of the directions that we're going to be going.
I agree with that, by the way, because you then give them a reason to go and finish that creation because they can claim, their earnings.
Exactly. You hook them in
Tams
because
Armega.
Yep.
you hook them in because they are not forced like negatively,
Right.
but if they actually want to be getting the most out of what they've already been playing, then they can. And sorry, I'm just making a coffee, and I'm kind of just out of sight here.
How are you making coffee? You're in your office.
It looks like he's just wandering
in
into the abyss.
in the mushrooms.
Behind him. Yeah.
I was just waiting for Walt to chime in. His rants.
Listen.
You're just
Okay, he has a mug up there now, so now it makes sense again.
yes, it does. You're just jealous. I got a coffee machine here.
I'll fucking put one up here, but you know what? I'll also put mugs up here.
I normally do. They were just being washed. I drank a lot of coffee.
Oh.
Anyway,
yeah.
back to this. So yeah, Sedalian program, ease of use, ease of access, new sign-in, login flows. Everything's up in the air, like being debated about which way is best to go about them. We are massively rethinking a lot of the flows of the different games, and it's all to improve them. It's all to make it more engaging, more fun, and hopefully just become the most kick-ass ecosystem out there.
Awesome.
Yeah, VV
Hey.
growth catalyst. Let's go with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of that, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because this is some pretty exciting stuff coming out here. This is a tweet, also from February 1st, and whenever you're ready, Armega, we can hop back to this to run over what's coming out here from the VulcanForged Twitter account. And if we just zoom out a sec, guys, look at the big picture here of what's coming. This is going to be pretty insane. So just going to run down this list. The next VulcanVerse growth catalysts, quests, NPCs. I assume NPCs are where you'll be going to get the quest from. Tartarus integration, meaning you can access it from within VulcanVerse. Troy, extra 20,000 plots. You can see the Troy game map posted here. Gladiator Arena PvP. I'm curious about this if it's going to be, or like what I'm most curious about this is if it's going to be like Tartarus style / combat, but player versus player with like health bars and sort of like a World of Warcraft arena
Sounds
setting.
like it is.
But that would be so much fun. And if it's like 1v1 or teams 3v3 type stuff, like who doesn't love some PvP action?
That would be very fun. Yeah.
Blacksmith, combining materials. So we'll finally have all the materials everyone's been forging and hoarding up for so long now. We'll have some opportunities to put those materials to use coming here
diamonds.
soon. Level 2 building assets. Staking, of course, absolutely massive one everyone's very excited about. Create your own quests is going to be huge. And I feel like I remember hearing initially that's going to be, I think it was initially planned for level 7, right?
We've changed it. Like,
Awesome.
We are seeing way too much community participation and
that's a bad thing.
Creation.
Damn
No. Damn people and their creativity. We're seeing far too much of it for us to be have any good reason to leave it till level 7. Like we want to be able to give the people the ability to create their own quests much earlier on. Again,
Nice.
It was very hard to actually define in the old the old roadmap and everything where certain things would fit in. And again, we can be flexible about all this, so we're changing that. The whole the blacksmithing thing is actually going to be very fun as well, because that's going to be able to merge X amount of X materials in exchange for Y material of a higher rarity. Building assets. There's going to be there's just so many minor changes to how the system works, but it's all to improve it, and it's all to make sure that people that are they're out there, they're foraging. Again, foraging is a huge part of it currently. There's not as many things to do yet, but it's to make sure that what people are foraging can actually be used, and they don't end up just having a million different materials and sitting there idle. So blacksmithing, the whole crafting system as well, that's going to be coming.
So excited about that.
Yeah.
Tired of dumping leather everywhere I run.
Yep. So Lumpy asked about what about character skill trees? Is there anything along those lines in
Nice.
the works?
There is, but I don't have any information really on when or how long those will take to get implemented. I actually believe that that should be implemented in the VulcanVerse avatar, profile page, just because there's going to be so many different games where the avatar is going to be used. So having a skill tree for that is going to be brilliant. And I'm sure that there'll be areas of those skill trees that will be able to provide certain boosts for the game themselves.
Glitch, the other day I was talking to Mukti while in game, doing our XP runs. Um, the avatar that you run around with, it's able to jump off the Boris wall and land into Hades and have no consequences kind of thing. We should have,
He wants
just
fall damage.
well, not just that, but like everything, like your avatar should have a health bar, and then when you run around and run through fire or run through stakes or something, you get damage, and if you go all the way to 0, it just drops you back on your plot, in the quad or
Alright.
whatever.
Okay, so
Just so there's some kind of consequences.
right, I will tell Billa to add consequences to your avatar.
Well, it's not like he doesn't
You
have
specifically.
if armega, don't give XP.
If
Already.
already don't give XP, if jump die.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey guys, but
The material drops are actually randomized. It's and they're looking into why in certain areas it's not like kind of following the whole.
plan.
I'd raise you one Boreas diamond plot and declare differently.
Yeah, no, I know, but I know that's what they're looking into, and
Yeah.
I think on Monday I'm gonna have to. Oh look, there's Billa with an update.
Yeah, there's Billa right now with an
He
update. He heard us.
Wait,
So we
just
have a
posted in
VV
Discord.
Yeah, we have a VV update bringing even more security features and bug fixes. All armegas are banned. No, upgrade all API
Oh, Armega's
security.
like coming Ashikino or something. Come on.
More security. Well, I've seen your multiple avatars. More security features in the works to make operations smooth as possible. Fixes to post-processing as well as lighting changes. Obviously, that's going to make Hades, just as sexy as it should be. Making our quadrants look the best is still an ongoing process. That was a brilliant cough there, Walter.
Yeah,
Lots
covers
of
my
changes.
laughs.
Yes, lot of changes. 17 devs. A lot of changes in the works to enhance the visuals of the game. Shrine of Teth has got a new look by the amazing artists. That is absolutely beautiful, by the way. That is one that I highly recommend everybody going and checking out. Arcadia Port. That didn't settle well with me. Is getting an upgrade as well. I have seen the Arcadia Port. I don't know if it was actually posted or not yet, but it looks amazing. Just completely night and day with the current port. Enhancements to the way time is calculated and registered to secure the rewarding of XP is working properly. Some more optimizations have been done around Arcadia. Obviously, Arcadia sucks. That's why it needs optimizing. Hades needs decorating. Our interior decorator died. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, so just get excited. Oh, and the new avatar models are now in testing, and I cannot wait because those avatar models are just incredible. They look so good, and I think Jamie will finally stop complaining about avatars in every picture.
I'll be honest with you. I'm really excited about Walt's integration with his sound effects. He needs to get with Bill on that. Woo!
I have a meeting right after this. Don't worry.
Excellent.
I want to hear the
gonna-
woohoo every time you
Coming
jump.
soon.
That's important.
Are you gonna?
Oh, every time you gain XP, woo!
Are you gonna? Cha-ching! Are you gonna be?
That's lava. That's
I actually
lava.
want to see Walt in the top right-hand corner of the screen going cha-ching with his arm.
Yeah.
Fist bump.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna be doing the sound effects for the Vulcanites as well?
Yeah, I have been contacted about
What do you
it.
got set up for Fairy?
Yeah. It's just the sound of her dying always.
Hey, totally unrelated. Bergs found an NFT in game. It sounded like earlier.
Was it Berg that said that?
No, that was Jaybird.
Jaybird,
found a
sorry.
fairy flag. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they did activate the NFT wallet recently. Scory says our mega volume's so loud compared to others.
My
What was that?
mi-
I can't hear you over Armega sounding so loud. Can you
how's that?
Amiga.
Does
Can
that
you-
sound
can you-
better?
No,
can
you're
you type-
louder.
yeah, can you type louder, please?
I like how
uh,
VV Growth Catalyst basically just became an AMA glitch session.
Yeah. Well, also just to round out that growth
Yeah, I mean-
catalyst, we do have a question here from Kaiser Innovation. I'm going to get to in a sec, but we also have in-game banking, which we covered with the ledger sale section, and then fishing too, which GV was saying the fishing animations are lined up and pretty much ready to go, and that'll be another very cool aspect of things to do in-game outside of quest foraging, XP runs, etc. But Kaiser Innovation asks, has anybody heard any information on what level the land staking will open at? That's going to be level 2. Is it only going to be level 2? If so, is there any kind of roadmap on when other levels will be open to staking? So they're all going to be open to staking. The higher level it is, the higher percentage of a share you're going to receive from the pool. Level 1 plots, are they going to be able to get staking? It's only level 2 and above.
Yeah, because you
It's,
have no
from
staking
level
or
two.
yeah, you have no staking or so in level 1, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
This question feels like mouse in disguise.
It is a first-time chat from viewer. Could be an alt.
New account.
But yeah, so how it works, Kaiser, is there's the staking pool, the monthly PYR that's allocated to the staking pool, and that gets evenly distributed amongst all of the plots level 2 and above. Now let's say there's 5,000 level 2 plots. Each landowner is going to get an equal distribution of PYR for each plot that they own. Now let's say when level 3 comes out, and of those 5,000 plots, 1,000 of those plots become level 3. The level 3 plots are going to get a higher allocation. Level 2 plot owners are still going to receive their monthly rewards. It just won't be as high as the level 3 landowners. And then same concept for level 4, 5, 6, and above, all the way up to level 7. So the highest level plots get the highest returns from the monthly staking pool.
Yeah, it's all weight based. So obviously the more, the less. It's that's basic maths from Glitch today.
Yes,
The more,
exactly.
the more,
You
the
know-
less, the less. Okay, well,
Yep.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I mean, the more you stake, the more weight you have in the pool. Glitch will be less bothered if he checks the rugby.
Oh, some
Fuck
good
yes.
stuff there, it sounds like.
See, that's an example of how I'm just here to pester Gliss a little bit.
Yes, 2017 to Scotland.
he
Sorry,
doesn't
Jamie.
care.
Sorry, Jamie, about
Right off Yep.
Actually, I'm not going to celebrate anything yet because full time. We actually it is full time. Fuck yes, yeah, definitely. Sorry, Jamie.
Okay, now for real,
So,
celebrate
BB
him.
Growth
Go ahead.
Catalyst, woohoo!
Sorry.
Yeah,
Gods.
so it's God's time. That was all the VV growth catalysts coming up and some pretty big ones on there.
Yep.
So strap in, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be an exciting few months up ahead of us here. And level 1 to 3 and 7 gods. So you can see our mega has the image pulled up on the screen there. And I actually want to pull it up in Discord as well because it's a very like wide image.
Yeah, I ended up splitting them up so you could see each one.
Oh, perfect. You have them rotating on there. Nice.
Yeah.
That looks good. But yeah, guys. So Jimmy X has been hard at work by the looks of it. So every single Titan and Olympian now has their artwork out for levels 1, 2, and 3, and then level 7, their full adult stage as well.
I didn't notice that on the Titans. Who's the Justice one? The like Lady of Justice or something? What's that god's name? It'll be the next one that's coming up, and right there to the right.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
That's kind of cool.
Which god is that? Is that someone in chat will know? Someone in chat.
God
will
with
know.
this.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's not
Tethys?
Tethys. She's like the water goddess or like the goddess of rivers. It's the one she's like the goddess of law and order, I think, or something.
These are great questions that might pop up later on by the fire.
VulcanForged.com. I actually want to know about this.
It won't be there. It won't be there yet.
Okay.
No, it's not. They haven't been updated.
Okay.
Nope.
I was just looking at that image looked pretty cool. The all the way from the small kid to the to the adult stage. She's got the blindfold on. I just thought that was a cool little touch.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. That is a really cool looking one. Damn it, we should absolutely know the answer to this.
The frost one too.
It's
Like,
not-
is
it's
that
not
a
coming to me.
frost god? The Tartarus, the one to the far right. Glitch, do you know that?
That's
It's
Phoebe.
Themis. It's Themis.
No, I thought that one's Phoebe.
But wait, we're talking about the Titan, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Titan. That one right there to
Yeah.
the right.
Yeah, it's Themis.
Hold
What-
on, wait, it'll pop
What's
up
she
here
the
in a
god
sec.
of?
Confusion.
Isn't that one on the far right now, Glitch? Isn't that Phoebe?
Well, what are you looking at? I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know- I
looking
don't-
at. You got to look at the
on the stream.
live. The live.
Oh right, sorry, I was looking at his screen.
A lot
Yeah,
of people
Themis.
are
Oh,
saying
it's
it's Themis.
Themis,
Yeah,
okay.
it is
okay.
Themis. Yeah, it is Themis. Stop
Okay.
confusing me.
Glitch, it's on the right. No, the other right.
Oh, don't you dare.
Not
try.
again.
Phoebe's the one with wings. Okay.
Oh man, yes. Look
Uh,
right. Okay.
Wait, that one does have wings though. Hold on. 1 second.
Yeah. So these are questions. So at some point, we're gonna get back into special prizes and such. So it's good to know these kind of things when you're coming on the show, to be very aware of like god names, and
Savvy on your Vulcan knowledge.
that's what I was looking to say.
Yes, like us.
It's well
Where,
said.
Yes,
you know,
really.
You're, yes, you're resident.
we totally didn't have to
Nailed it.
hesitate and take our time on answering things.
We'll be asking the community questions and we won't even know the right answer to it. So I'm like,
This is why
Flash-
we bring on special guests. So AG, do you know the answer to
AG,
these
save
questions?
us.
Yeah.
I used to know them.
Yeah, yesterday.
Sir.
Too late.
Surge,
I had to practice with all the flashes that we used to get.
yes. Surge drinks with Phoebe is the one.
Oh,
with the smell
That's what we
test.
need to do. We need to have Jamie pop on the show just for 2 seconds and ask a question. That'd be like a Jamie Flash on by the fire.
And everybody's like,
Sweating and everybody is pouring down. That's what we need to do. Jamie would appear in the big screen that we have right now, flickering back and forth, and then all of you guys would just appear with that meme of the guy sweating profusely as he's in there thinking.
Oh yeah, Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Classic meme. All right, well, yeah, we weren't going to get through the show without showcasing all of the latest updates from the Jimmy X art and all the work he's been putting in. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is also posted on Twitter, on the Discord, VulcanForged Discord, if you want to get a closer look and have that image saved for yourselves. Just incredibly impressive stuff, as always, from Jimmy X here. And we now can jump into the what to expect next segment of today's stream. And this kind of jumps off the back of the VV growth catalysts, but this is from the Vulcan Discord. What to expect this week upcoming. And a lot of this has either already happened or we've covered already previously on the show. But I'm just going to read through this list from the Vulcan Discord. Tartarus V2 is currently live now on the Tartarus Alpha channel in Discord. Vulcan Phalanx version 1. This is the avatar generation platform that is going to be a pretty big deal in my opinion. We're going to get the first version. I don't know if it's going to be a full release to GV. Is it going to be kind of like a testing phase, or are these already going to be like
released and ready to go kind of
yeah, like usable as intended on first release?
Next
Words.
Answer. No idea.
Maybe.
We're going to be seeing some news around.
Oh no, there
the,
will be.
Phalanx.
Yeah, like it's first we're going to be the test. I think we're going to have access to the testing, the live testing, or at least a closed live testing, if you may. I think yesterday evening we were actually discussing some pretty fun stuff that we could apply to the Phalanx as well, which actually is another additional use case for lava, but it's actually it adds a very fun layer to the character kind of creation, and it it kind of ties in with the House of Records as well. And yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But no, I'm not 100% set on whether or not their use cases will be fully live when we launch them. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
I can also field this question since it's been asked 2 times in the span of the chat I can see about plans to roll back the people benefiting and getting the 20 XP per forge for that night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, with the new admin panel, sorry, I keep on spinning around in my chair. Like I've had way too much coffee. I'm just like,
Yeah, your chair
left
keeps
behind.
fading. Your chair keeps
I know,
fading
it's
out
like,
into the abyss.
the mushrooms are
Did you
consuming
level up?
me.
Like,
The
Walt.
XP, like
Admin
with the
panel.
admin, sorry, yeah, the admin panel. There's gonna be a lot more of us that actually have access to certain functions within the our special little admin panel, and we're gonna be able to we're gonna be able to react much quicker to exploits, to people abusing the system, and be able to actually remove certain amounts of XP from people that they'll be investigated first, and if it is proven that they were earning far too much far too quickly, that doesn't fit in with the actual system itself, then they will be punished accordingly. I'll pay them a visit in the middle of the night, sit at the end of their bed,
Feels like a
tickle
job
their-
for
teach 'em a
Lieutenant
lesson.
Walter Chambers.
tickle their feet.
Well,
anything.
Tickle
the
their
first
feet.
first problem there is I was on the night that bonus happened, so I need XP doc too. So
I'll show. Although
Glitch
you
to
could
tickle Walter's feet.
What?
Goodness. Blah, blah, blah.
that wasn't a tongue twister.
yeah,
Yes.
yes. So in
Yes,
short, yes, you will
definitely.
be docked.
Empty whiskey cabinet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would have stayed up all night. Yes. Well, that's why we repeated it in chat a lot. There was a strong chance that you were going to get docked that 20 XP bonus. You still got the XP
Yeah.
you were supposed to. You still got between that 1 and 4, and then just randomly got 20 extra. So all they have to do is take away all those extra 20s and set the world right again.
From
Yeah.
one fat Irish said, "You can take my XP, but you can never take my freedom."
Sounds about
Yeah. Oh yeah. But so real quick, running through the rest of these, what to expect this week. Vulcanite NFT farms, Aleo farm went live, and there was a good bit of action going on in those farms, and I assume we can expect more coming in the very near future on Vulcan decks. 100 Vulcanverse plots for sale. That of course completed Tuesday. Troy land requirements. Just a quick rundown through those of what I remember off the top of my head is you either have to own a plot of Vulcanverse land, have 1,000 PYR on your account. If you have 25 or 50 or above, then you are entered into a raffle for some plots of land. And am I missing anything there? Are OG badges factored in any capacity?
They're factored in because there will be a max amount of Troy plots that each individual user will be able to get initially, and the OG badge is what maxes that out. So
Gotcha.
ownership of the OG badge gives you access to the full ratio of Troy lands. Cercion, you can't stack them, I'm afraid, buddy. Yeah, I know
OG
he's not
badge is
watching.
just 4 times on the market.
Yes.
When
so what
next
else we got
OG drop?
there? Vulcanite rentals, yes, Vulcanite rentals are coming. That's actually gonna be a massive boost for Berserk as well for the earning leagues. Agora platform, we covered that earlier. People be creative, get out there, make stuff, entertain me, show me what you got.
Yes.
New avatars. The new avatars, as I said before, they've got the full range of motion that the Tartarus avatars have. So like in game, they will be having the rolling, the jumping, like all the movements and actions that you have from the Tartarus avatars. You'll actually be having it inside Vulcanverse as well, which is
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be
And
great.
they look really good. And people bow down to your philosopher masters when you walk past them. Make sure you pay your respects to them as they walk past in their golden robes. It's a necessity. It has to.
Yes.
Actually, we should like program that into the avatar so that whenever a philosopher walks past, they automatically stop and bow down. It's
It's like if you're running, your character just automatically stands still and
Involuntary,
doesn't
yeah.
bow.
You just have all the philosophers just have an aura around them that freezes everybody, brings them to their knees for a second.
that'd be brilliant.
One fat Irish dad, is there going to be rolling in Vulcanverse, kind of like the avatars can do in
Yep,
Tartarus?
aimlessly.
Yes.
Oh,
We're
that
rolling
is awesome.
so much.
I'm pretty sure it's all of the from what I remember reading, it was all of the range of movements that the Tartarus avatars have is what is being added to the Vulcanverse avatars. Because I'm pretty sure that they're actually based off the same engine.
Okay.
So, and they're
That
the same
is
models. So yeah, like the avatars are going to be much more realistic, and the female avatars are not going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And
Nice.
yeah, so we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yes, and Andrexy is asking about the value of Troy land. I mean, it's going to be similar to owning any metaverse land. You know, it's like you get to own a stake of what's going, or you know, an area inside of the metaverse. You get easy access to it if you want to go do anything at Troy. So if you're playing Vulcanverse and you want to get to the blacksmith or the gladiator PvP arena or all the other things you can do in Troy, you'll own some land there to get you easy access.
I just
Especially if
summed
it's
it up
gonna
with
be a
I just summed it up
area.
with there's a medium, so we didn't have to go over all the benefits of Troyland.
Yeah, there's a medium out there somewhere.
Well,
Vulcan Forged medium.
the biggest benefit I would chalk it up as is because you have land in Troy and you can now enter Vulcanverse, you no longer have to be somebody's Sedalion. Is essentially my easiest way to go about it.
Yep.
That's a good point. Been a bit of differing answers on Discord recently. Can Troy be terramorphed?
Jamie said yeah. He said you'd have all the same benefits of Vulcanverse, building, terramorphing, and all that. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Glitch, but I believe that was the plan.
There was a
Yeah.
I feel like I heard Jamie say that. But
It had like I'm actually relatively confused by that as well. Again, I haven't been following closely a lot of that development. I've been busy doing other stuff.
Busy.
there was an AMA with Jamie where
Yeah,
he
he did say it.
didn't
He
really-
did say it.
He did say it, but he said it in a way that it made it sound like it wasn't sure.
yeah,
And so there was some confusion because there was someone who did a write-up which got pinned
Yep.
that said no. And so ever since then there hasn't been necessarily clarification. So
It was a bit of a I'm Ron Burgundy question mark.
yeah.
yeah. But regardless, there's gonna be a lot to do there.
Oh
Just
yeah.
save it, slap it in the AMA section, and just hit Jamie with it again.
And now he'll come out with a maybe.
Yeah.
Lumpy got a good question, but some of us might not be online, so random. What
So
question did Lumpy
because
have?
Lumpy was asking where I saw
Oh.
it. When we
Well,
get our
diff-
dropped toy land, will it be randomized or will we be able to choose?
That's a good question. Next question.
That's a good one. I'm not gonna answer it. Next.
There is nothing actually being set in stone as to how it will actually be carried out. So one, I am taking the piss. Two, I can't answer it anyway. So yes.
If he could go back to late, mid-October 2020, and you tell Jamie that he's gonna do another land sale with green and red squares.
I'm sure
His
that's not
reaction.
something he would be excited about.
I would do that. And then I would also point out
I think to
Like where
make
we're
it
at
why
right
it
now.
didn't
AG, they should be the colors of Glitch's background just to make it more interesting. Like just a
Yes.
bunch of different colors.
So
I'll
when
make things
you're
worse.
when you're completely stressed out, the only thing that you're seeing is basically making you trip as well. So yeah, that'd be amazing. Yes, I can't wait for 500 DMs.
A whole new generation gets to feel the pain.
Yep.
Guys, I don't see Nifty on this BTF rundown. Oh, we're out of time. Okay, it's all right. We'll just move on.
Any nifty updates? I want to know why our
Do you?
webcams on stream come out such lower quality than they do in the Zoom call.
I blame Armega.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta
definitely
work on because there's the exact pixel size of what we're displaying versus what Zoom is set at. So I got to work on trying to make those match up as much as possible because what it's really doing is it's shrinking or enlarging and it's distorting the quality.
Ooh.
So
Shrinking and enlarging.
this is how the call. This is how the call was going.
This is a sexy by the fire podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pre-show is about 30 minutes of everybody.
It is not 30 minutes, like, especially when you've got now.
Not
got
with
the
you.
day
You come
before
on at like
pre-show.
5 till, and you're like, "Let's go."
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta go make my
Right,
coffee.
I think last week we were in chat for like an hour before we started.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
guys, the ledgers just ended.
oh my God, I was actually gonna
Look
check on those before.
That's why I didn't say it beforehand.
Well, hold on. Let me see.
You
He's like,
didn't
"Hold on,
win.
did I win?"
He saw what one you were bidding on,
Oh,
so he ended up grabbing it.
It's not on my screen share anymore, is it, Armega?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and type your password in.
Thankfully, it doesn't show. It
Pull
just
up
shows
your
like little
pull up
dots.
your 2FA QR code for me.
I
Yes,
do need my
please.
2FA. But
New philosopher Walter Chambers.
finishing up the what to expect this week though. New avatars, Troy Landmark Insights. So I guess
Yeah,
a bit more
that's pretty cool.
information.
The lore that's being written around all of them, they're going to look amazing as always. Renee with the artwork and our super talented 3D artists as well thrown in there. So yeah, that's going to be it's going to look great. All the new landmarks and the work that's going into them are incredible. And yeah, Troy will be no different.
Hell yes. Love to hear that. And then we also have new collabs. Lava Ledger sale, which currently just wrapped up for the month. AG said
Ironically, while I'm sweating.
and then plenty more is what it says in the end. So plenty more to expect. And yeah, so like half of those we've seen already, and then the other half still to come. And let's see if I got any of these.
I just saw on Discord that there's an issue with the market too. Some people are having issues where they're winning auctions, but the NFT does not come to their wallet.
Interesting. Well, I did happen to.
Sounds like Glitch has some work to do when we're done.
Actually, when we did the land sale, it took a while to
breaking up.
It took a while to have those lands come into wallets as well.
I'm reading just directly from Discord. I haven't verified it myself.
When fewer clicks of bus or boat photos.
Wait, did Glitch just totally freeze up? That's hilarious.
Yeah,
he was just being still.
No, he's just staring at the other screen.
I was looking at a screen. Sorry,
that was crazy. Still, man, you were like a freaking statue when you were doing that.
Because he heard all these things not going to people's wallets, and he was like, "Oh boy, I better look at this other screen."
Yeah, bye. Click.
Oh, what's that? My internet connection has died. Oh no.
Well, it'll get sorted ASAP, I'm sure. I did notice that I am not seeing the ledgers as well.
Okay, actually, let me just.
Remember how long it took for the lands to come over, Mukti?
I was actually just getting some DMs a second before the sale ended, and people are talking about not being able to transfer their market funds and stuff. So there's a little something going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll get sorted as always.
Also, the new
Not
VV
worried.
update is live, so be sure to update your client.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run an update on there.
Tonight, just let it go.
Oh yeah, the most recent sales are just flooded with.
Actually,
sales. Nice.
that's something we didn't mention. The speed of the updates are now tremendously.
Yeah, and displayed at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that with the new launcher install? Is that like an effect of that?
Yes.
It's like dramatically different.
Oh, it's like 10 times faster.
Yeah, congrats on Billa for getting that pushed out.
Yeah,
really
awesome stuff, Bill.
That guy is online at crazy times of night.
Yeah,
He
I
does
know.
great work.
I don't know where the times of it's usually I know the times of day that certain people are missing and sleeping, and I don't really know where that guy sleeps.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
he's in my time zone pretty much. Like he's an hour ahead of me, I think. An hour ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure when you sleep either. I know the times when you should sleep, but
Yeah.
All I know is my sleep has changed a lot in the last year and a half.
oh yeah,
It's like VV. Like VF is like having a baby.
yeah.
You know, it just keeps you
It
up all
needs,
day.
it needs
Is it
care. It needs
occasionally-
fed, nurtured.
Occasionally it screams at you. You know, it
Wakes you up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, what
Great
to expect
stuff,
when
ladies
you're
and gentlemen.
expecting, apparently, but
There is one last thing that we are gonna pull up here in terms of what to expect, and there's a little bit of hype that has been popping up recently on Twitter and in various Vulcan conversations I've been having recently about Hustleverse. And for those of you who don't know, this is a Buster Rhymes affiliated project coming to Elysium. And they put out a tweet recently, which I had pulled up, but I got rid of it for the Sedalian program tweet, so now I have to find it again. But Armega, if you want to swap to my screen cam, because I saw one fat Irish dad mentioning something about this, that he really loved this picture of the Vulcan team out to dinner. Vulcan let some of the Greek team. Yes, I'll click on. I was going to read this. Vulcan let some of the Greek team out for their belated Christmas dinner and 2022 good luck cake ritual Greek thing. Left to right. Rhea, Jimmy's, Jamie, Christina, Alex, Narena, Avocado Sama, Inzbilla, Katarina, Sasa. Spartans. So here is the team, ladies and gentlemen. Love to see this.
Nice.
These are the people making everything happen behind the scenes.
Rockstars.
And yeah, huge shout out to everyone seen in this picture, making all of this happen for us. It's been an incredible ride, and a lot more exciting stuff coming. And so definitely wanted to give. That's actually a very nice looking cake there. So quick shout out to the
I'm
Vulcan
hungry.
team. And now we're gonna go.
When cake?
Yeah, one BTF cake. So this is the Hustle roadmap on their Twitter. New music, marketplace, and metaverse player and gaming coming. Vulcan Forged knows the massive names we're bringing to the Hustleverse. Soon you will as well. So a little bit of hype of some insider information that Vulcan has that the rest of us puny mortals do not yet have access to. But very cool looking roadmap. Everything they have on here. They're at the Hustle on Twitter. We won't spend too much time on this just because we are 2 hours into the show at this point. We will wrap things up soon. But this is a video I thought was really cool. Curious to know the type of stuff at Vulcan Forge makes. There's a reason why they're the number one gaming studio in all of crypto. Expect this level of detail and quality in #Hustleverse. So Glitch Inform, this is actually a video for Sin City trailer. But just look at how nice this is. I mean, this looks like a AAA quality metaverse world here. And so I guess we can expect this type of quality for Sin City and the Hustle in their Hustleverse.
With your little plant, your little plots there and everything. It's gonna be. I mean, it's super fun just to see like these different takes on metaverses and what they will be bringing. And you know, like it is just really fun to be a part of it all. And yeah, the Hustle is gonna be. They're gonna be bringing some pretty big things into the metaverse space themselves. They're very, very well connected. They have an incredible network, and yeah, it's you know, everything that kind of will make Elysium a success. All going to boil down to all these partnerships.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, it's looking really like the sky there. I mean, it looks fantastic. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot more, like once people see the quality of like metaverses and stuff that Vulcan's able to produce, there will be an abundance of other metaverse projects looking to onboard as well, I'm sure. And one last thing, guys, before we wrap up here, I do want to give a quick shout out to the first round of the 315 build Vulcanverse building contest that we were sponsoring here. We had some prizes donated for this. Big shout out to Bowler 450, who is he's been grinding Vulcanverse very heavily recently. He won the build contest, and I'm gonna try to pull up his build here very quickly. And that was the judges were myself, Walt, Glitch, and Armega, and Ryan from 315 Guild was a judge as well. There were some awesome submissions there. And our winning build was this nice rustic winter cabin here that Bowler submitted in the Mountains of Boreas. So,
very nice.
Yep, there it is. And this competition is extending until February 21st. There will be a second winner. So he received a Vulcanverse tunic, 2,500 lava, and a 5,000 GM chest, courtesy of the 315 Guild. That's their native token. And yep, Bowler, congrats, man.
Very
nice. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this was episode 29 of By the Fire. I want to give a big thank you to our producer, Armega, our co-hosts, Walt and GlitchViking, and especially AG. Man, thank you so much for joining us on here. Hope you had a good time today.
I did. Thank you guys for having me. It's awesome.
Yes. Yeah. No problem,
Great
man.
show, guys.
Yep. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in with us and hanging out here.
Thanks a
It
lot,
was
guys.
another great week in the Vulcan ecosystem. A lot to look forward to this upcoming week, and we will see you all here, same place, same time next Saturday.
Have a great weekend.
Cheers, everybody.
Take it easy.